Salutations, everyone. Welcome back to the ruins. A gracious welcome back already, I see. Welcome. Anyone else? Anyone else want to get in on that? As soon as I start talking, one of y'all is going to hit me. Welcome back to the Ruin City. Ha! All right, let me go ahead and put these wings away, by God. Someone's in a chipper mood. Well, that's what a week off will do to you. You actually get rested somewhat. But hello, welcome back to the Ruin City. I am very happy to see you all. And I hope that you managed to survive without me well enough. So, going on down the line, Retro, congratulations on getting first. Ducky, congratulations on getting that second spot. And Jade, I think Drace is probably going to have to fight with you here in a little bit, but you did get third. But welcome in, everyone. Hi, Drace. Yes, I see that. Now, is it actually going to queue on time?
You're
there we go.
Loser, baby.
See, the heavens opened up and... I guess the hells technically opened up and called me a loser. Whatever. It works. And look at Retro over here on a 5-stream streak. Hell yeah, thank you. And Retro, I do see your hydrate. That is the first one of the evening, therefore it is a double per our usual rules. One of these days, I will get the tracking narrowed in. Someday. But yes, hi. So as some of y'all might have seen out there on the Ruin City Discord, did have a little convergence travel. Went out to a few different places, but the most prominent one that y'all are going to recognize is Point Pleasant. Now, why are you going to recognize that, you might ask? Because that is where you get the cryptid of legend, the Mothman. You know what? Mythical beasts, cryptids, who could have foreseen that? If you're not familiar with the area, Mothman, yeah, it was Drace's idea. I'm not taking any credit on that one. I'm just saying that's where we went. But the Mothman, rather famous humanoid moth hybrid figure, famous for terrorizing the town. I think it was 60s era. Quite thoroughly blamed for the collapse of a particular bridge out that way. Just neat. But in addition to all that, I think I posted it. But they have actually, you know what? No, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this right now. Yeah, the Silver Bridge. There you go. If you have not already seen it, yes, I'm talking about his ass, by God, because everyone deserves to know about it. All right, let's see here. Let's get this up here. Yep. Have a look-see here. This was a very intentional choice by the sculptor, whoever they might have been at the time. Our homie the Mothman has got a cut and also fat ass. All right. Look at this man. Look at him. He got them booty cheeks. But an additional fun part in all of that was Drace actually picked up a shirt while she was there that was the Shiny Heiny Club in reference to said statue of Mothman and his butt. With the tagline, I believe it was America's second most famous crack after the Liberty Bell. So that was pretty fucking funny in my book. Exactly, you get it. You get it, Retro. But yeah, that was a pretty cool highlight. Apparently Bethesda dropped in at some point during some of their Mothman festivals. It might have just been in the past year or so, because Fallout 76 also encompasses part of a map where Point Pleasant is encompassed as well. So that was pretty cool. A piece of history. Speaking of pieces of history, on that same note, whilst we were browsing around a little flea market type area out there, we found a piece of gaming history. Very fun. Again, Drace takes all the credit for this one because I didn't see it at all. We found an Atari 2600 cartridge on sale of E.T., one of the most historically bad games ever. And then we picked it up for $3, because why the fuck not? Just a cool little piece of video game history, and if you're not familiar with the rest of the tale there, they produced so many of these cartridges. And mind you, again, I don't take credit for any of this knowledge. I just overhear shit from Drace's videos and whatnot. They originally were not planning to actually produce a game for the movie, but within about 5-6 months, they basically crapped one out. It was functional. It wasn't good. It was functional. But they overproduced so many cartridges that they had to just dispose of them after a while because they wouldn't sell, because the game wasn't good. And in this landfill, it became so like historic that they dumped so many of these that people kept breaking in, trying to like dig one up, etc., etc. So much so that they actually had to go back through, dig up the place, or the approximate location of where they dumped all of these, crush them up, encase them in concrete, and then rebury the damn thing. That's a story unto itself. That's all I can say. It's funny. I enjoy it. But yeah, we found that little piece of history. I picked up a copy of the combined cartridge for the original Nintendo Entertainment System of Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, because that was the very first game I can remember playing. I had the light gun and everything. Good starting point, it felt like. Now, I will say, I did some experimentation with my Steam Deck before we left, because I was like, oh yeah, I want to be able to, do stuff on my PC. I want to be able to, remote back to my PlayStation, just so I can, enjoy all that while I'm on vacation, relax. So very luckily, the PC part ended up working really well. For those of you who are on my Steam friends list, you probably saw me on here during the week, because I was remoted back in. I was playing like Doom: The Dark Ages. I was playing quite a bit of Digimon, Time Stranger, and a couple other things. On the on the PlayStation front, I kind of dicked myself out of being able to play anything, though. So as it happened, part of what you have to do whenever you're, I guess, working within these little programs that are called Moonlight and Apollo, in order to like kind of replicate the settings of like a PlayStation Portal or something, in order to do remote play from your remote PC, you have to be able to use the external IP address. And I'm not going to get too deep into it, but it's different from what you see if you can operate inside of your own network. But at some point during the process of trying to figure it out and get it working properly while I was already out there, I was like, you know what? Fuck all this. I'm gonna delete it all, start from scratch. That didn't work. Because one of the constraints of it is you have to be on the local network and set up a connection first. Then you can go out and do the external connection and whatnot. And that happened on like the first or second day. So I basically dicked myself out of being able to dial back to my PlayStation the entire week. Shit happens though. It wasn't funny, but it kind of was funny at the same time. Right before I left, I was starting to get into playing Dark Souls 2 again, because when it was originally released, I went through and I did the entire platinum for the game. I had no qualms about doing that. But for anyone who is familiar with it, they added a few more DLCs after that point, which was a little unusual. No, I won't say unusual. It was a weirdness in their usual patterning, I guess. But I never played any of those. So when my friend Rhino started playing it here at the Den, of course, I saw that and I was like, I kind of want to play. I didn't do the DLC areas. And as much as I will absolutely give Dark Souls 2 grief and whatnot, because they really said fuck you to all the players with some of their decisions in that game. As much as I will give it grief, it is Souls. It has that particular, I don't know, je ne sais quoi, that attracts me for whatever fucking reason I still can't explain. I honestly think it's just a lot of the freedom in your playstyle. But I was starting to get like back into the groove of it right before we left, and then that happened, and it's just like, oh, sad. But you know, that happened. No going back and fixing that. But I was able to disconnect for a while, kind of, you know, let the central nervous system calm down a little bit. Rewind, unplug, etc., etc. It was nice. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I don't feel like that too much other wild stuff I need to go over. that happened since we last met here. Oh, well. There are a few interesting pieces of swag that I picked up while we were out there. Little trinkets, items, however you want to term it. I will also throw those out there on the Ruin City Discord. But that's for another time. Without giving too much away. It's not a whole lot, but I like them. But with that, I do believe that actually has covered everything for the moment. So, as you might have seen in the tagline, before we dropped in here, I said, you know, I might do something a little different that y'all have heard me make reference to, but I've never actually done it like live on stream or anything. And that is, I'm probably gonna try to play a little bit of said Dark Souls 2 on stream here, just because I feel like it. Yeah, it's not gonna be pretty. I am not an expert, especially about Dark Souls 2. But right now I am poking around like a DLC area that I've never been in before. It seems interesting enough to warrant throwing it out here. We're not going to keep a running series of it or anything. This is just kind of I'm getting back into the groove of things tonight with actually streaming. So give me just a minute and I'll get us set up over here and then push us on over to the game screen. So hang tight for just a second for me. Nope. You stop that. Is that gonna mess with us any? Okay, yeah, that messed with us a little bit. Shit. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Shit. Okay, hold please. Alright, you come here. Right, better. Let's go ahead and spin a little bit here. All right, and pushing us on over to that screen. There we are. Increase my size a little bit here. Move over into the corner further though. And how about some proper lighting? Yeah, that seems about right for Dark Souls. All right, and change the category. Yep, I'm on it. I remember things occasionally. Oh no. OBS, where have you hidden? Where have you hidden that dock at? What are you doing? Where did you put it? OBS, you're really you're baking my beans here. What'd you do with it? Where have you placed this? I mod for a very forgetful streamer who refuses to remember change their category. I understand. Like, I am guilty of it too. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, I remember every time, because I don't. I do not. My problem right here in this current point in time is I don't know, like, I'm bringing up the dock, but it's not actually appearing anywhere is my problem. Or at least it's not appearing in a fashion where I can see it. Play Dark Souls with your heart. Yeah, that's one thing, but I still need to change the category. Is there a... Surely there's a text command for changing that. OBS, what? Where have you hidden this damn thing? Completely. Where the fuck did you put it? I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh yeah, I can probably do that with Mix It Up, can't I? I don't know if that one actually worked or not. Let's see here.
OBS, what have you done to me?
Okay. It tells me, it allegedly tells me that it has updated. Can anyone confirm that for me real quick? All right. So as I was saying before, this is a DLC area. I never played the first time through because I played the original one. I'm going for a mostly strength build, so that's why you've got the weird setup of a few different pieces going on here. But rather than a big bonk weapon, I'm going for a smaller, faster strength weapon with the Red Rust Scimitar here. And if you're looking for expert gameplay, this is not going to be the time, because that's just not going to happen here. I'm sorry to inform you. I have no idea where I'm going. As I said, I have not experienced this DLC at all. We're just flying blind. Oh, okay. Hey, there it goes. Like, that was very delayed, but that I saw it. I saw it pop up there. Alright, what do we have down here? Okay, so that linked back to that staircase. We are descending into whatever this hole is. This is the old Iron King DLC area. I'm about level 120, so I have very little idea of what the fuck I'm getting into down here. There's just going to be surprises all the way around. That's all I got for you. Oh. Oh. How about you stop that, sir? Alright, we're getting whispered at. Getting whispered at all creepy like. Come on, my guy. Get your butt up here. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Like I said, this is not going to be an expert run. That dude launched himself. I do appreciate the fact that the creepy whispering continues even, you know, while we're dying. Wow. I bet there's some combination of platforms we could use to fall down to that particular spot. Or even just down to that one. Just as a shortcut. You know what? We're gonna try it. Fuck it. I'm gonna throw on Silver Cat Ring, which reduces our fall damage. Gonna unequip all this heavy shit. Y'all are gonna ignore my back because it's a little fucked up where you get hollified, and we're gonna take a running leap just cause fuck it, why not? Oh, that did not work. I think if our angle had been better, we might have made that. Possibly. I'm not real too concerned about losing souls at this particular stage, because, I mean, we only had about 900 there to begin with, so. The additional height is worth trying right there. And again, might be. I don't know. We're gonna see. Nope, nope, that was still too far. Alright. Okay, well, it looks like that really just kind of looped around to the outside, so it's not really that big of a shortcut or anything. We'll try one more time. Just from a lower height. Okay, we really need to aim for that very corner of the banister there. Oh, hey! Look at us. We made that. We made it. Now I just have to actually go through and remember where all my shit is again. Red Rose Scimitar. There we go. I want to say that I usually switch between running the Havel's Gauntlets and then the Jester's Gauntlets. But considering the area we're in is a little bit higher level, let's just throw on Havel stuff. Alright, is there anything to be picked up here? Okay, there's a... Huh. Okay. Random fiery ghost thing wandering around down there. Never seen that before. I guess we're gonna get a close-up very soon. It's very dark in this game in general. All right. Sir, I'm gonna need you to take a little Chilius Pilius. You are swinging some very heavy axe. Oh, God. All right, sir. All right. Alright, I'm feeling like this might be a slight bit advanced of an area for me, still, technically. Not gonna back out just yet, because I'm curious about, like, just the flow of this area, but we are gonna see if we can take it a little bit slow, maybe farm some souls, grab some levels, etc., etc. Nice little backstab there. Now, it does seem like the guys inside who are covered in ash are a rather far bit tougher than the ones out here. Because these guys I can deal with in like 3 hits. Okay, nope. So for anyone who is curious, I usually play every single Souls or Elden Ring, etc., ordeal as a mage. This is my first time actually doing like the big bonk run, or at least a strength-based run. So if I seem a little uncoordinated, you know why. Each of their hits are so heavy. That's just on me. I think now is probably our cue to go have a look-see elsewhere at different shit. This seems a little high for us at the moment. Okay, but where else did I have stuff that I needed to work on? I'm not... I already did Black Gulch, Sinner's Rise, Brightstone Cove, Saldora. say like the Giants area, something to that effect. So we need to go. God, where is it? Like somewhere back this way near the Forest of the Giants. I'm not sure the specific spot though. So we're just gonna poke around. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm looking up like a rough guideline of where you're actually supposed to go, because my memory of this particular game is not all that great. The Shrine of Winter. I don't remember that one. Or I don't remember how to get there, I guess would be the proper way to go about it. Rotten, the Lost Sinner, Old Iron King, and Duke's Tears Freya. We've got those. I think that's just the shrine in the... What is it, the Shaded Woods? But it's like down a different fork in this road? I don't... This game hurt me in several ways mentally, so I think my brain just blocked off some of that information to protect me. Don't think it was this direction. Yes, you're a very big, scary ogre asshole. Alright. Alright, sir. I was just gonna run on past you. But no, now you've done this. You made it weird. Pop off our health now that we're human again and have the actual full use of our health bar. Yes, yes. I know. Stomp, stomp. I don't want nothing to do with your ass, though. Produce the symbol of the king. Okay, so not this direction. Shit. You guys, I'm quite adept at dealing with, so let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. Yep, you back here. I know. And there's another one behind us. And then that is not a player, but a specter. Yeah, see, this is one of the cheeky little dick-waffle reasons I don't want to remember this game most of the time. You can't lock on to these guys, and if you're not paying attention, they just look like one of the phantoms that you see of a different player in another world moving through the same area as you. So if you're not expecting it, you're kind of definitely going to get stabbed. I don't think we have the key item to move into this DLC area, because that's what these little fountains kind of signify. But we'll double check the door down here just to be sure. Okay. I'm not sure. I guess that's supposed to be snow. Do we have a means of opening the door? Okay, no, we are missing that particular key, it looks like. So we'll be back, but probably not soon. All right, let's get back to our prior path. One that we can actually maybe do some decent work on. Was it this way we needed to go? Nope, those are the stairs we just came up. We need to go out this side. And one of the things that also helps kind of keep this experience new for me is that between the base game release and the DLC releases, they also went back through in the main part of the game and they redid a whole bunch of the enemy spawns and whatnot. So I don't know. I only have vague memories to begin with, but then again, I only have like some vague notions of where things used to spawn. Free goodies, because why the fuck not? And this kind of... Ooh, that's dark. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Let's spark up our torch here. That's real fucking dark. Hello, gentlemen. Oh, and a third one from behind. Oh, you have a very long reach with that damn thing, sir. Royal Greatsword. I suppose with that, I would technically have a very long reach too. Now, what does that scale off of, actually? I actually have like a couple of those. C in strength, D in dexterity. That's not terrible. Not amazing for me, but you know, it's not terrible. All right, now that is a little bit of dramatic ambiance there. Oh, crystal lizard. No, get back here, get back here. You got away from us with like one hit left. Oh.
This castle is isolated, but to bring an end to your journey and mine.
She has not moved out of Majula the entire time. That's our fire keeper. Oh, okay, y'all are alive. I'm gonna need my shield for this part, I feel. Yeah, y'all are not worth dealing with in that small space. Like, I'll take care of the archers and, like, then come back for y'all. Oh, hi. Are you... Okay, you're just a piece of statuary. Fine. I can live with that. Yeah, see, I'm not particularly appreciative of Dark Souls 2 for the fact that they keep pulling shit like this. Alright, are you gonna come to life too? I feel like that's kind of y'all's shtick at this point. Or did I satisfy the actual, like, number of kills needed to get in the door? No, y'all are cool with me now? Is that how we're working this? well, I gotta check the other side real quick, and then we'll go inside. Because there's always, like, a hidden goodie or two. Oh, yep, there we go. Alright, where did you even come from, sir? Alright, you. Are you sure you're a statue? May I open my chest in peace now? Okay, not a mimic. We can work with that. Ah, pyromancies. I miss y'all. Oh no.
Who are you? This castle is the domain of King Vendrick. Is your trespass intentional?
Can I just answer no?
His Highness.
And I'm saying oh no because I remember a particular boss, I feel like I remember anyways, in this castle that I was not terribly fond of. Oh my god, why is this area so fucking dark? I cannot see shit in here. Very solid thrones. All right, well, I guess let's get to spelunking. Gonna start over here on the left. What's up, buddy? Too easy. Felt too easy. Supply and bone dust. That'll help with our healing. All right. So, shtick of this castle reaffirmed. Statues that are not statues. Would you also like to come to life, or are you good? You're not letting me open the doorway, so... What's your deal? How about y'all? How about you? Yep. Okay. Come on. Bud, I will trade with you. Just quit fucking around. Alright, how about either one of y'all? Yay, nay? I fucking knew it. As soon as I started down that damn ladder, I fucking knew it. Okay, I have a idea. I don't think it's a good idea, but it's an idea. Hello? Hail. Get the fuck out of here. We go. I think what we're gonna do is I'm going to embrace the inner bonk for just a little bit at least and equip the Dragon Tooth because it is a very sturdy weapon and you can even do blocking to some extent with it. But because that does make me so heavy, it is hard to carry it and the shield I prefer at the same time. So we're just gonna try to, you know, two-hand big bonk our way through this for right now. God, it's so fucking dark. Y'all are killing me here, killing me. I said we were gonna big bonk, but yeah. I swear to God, if I touch this door and like all 8 of y'all jump to life, I'm gonna be pissed. I don't fucking trust y'all. I don't. This is like the game that gave me trust issues about every object nearby. Yep. Damn, Ducky. Hi. Hi. That was very surprising while I was in the middle of combat. I hope you are doing well this evening. How did the last stream for a little while go? I didn't get to catch the tail end. Oh, do I just... Is that the trick of this place? Do I need to, like, kill things near those doors in order to, like, open them? Oh, you are very tall. I remember fighting like a trio of y'all. Oh. Alright, that's not ideal. Okay. Gotta redo our ideals there because I wasn't holding the Dragon Tooth. I was holding the torch in the other hand and trying to guard with it. That's why it kind of fucked me over. Okay. Then again, I mean, if we're going the route of full bonk, then the shield is part of it. And actually, If we wanted to, we could probably boost the shield a couple times, or the Dragon Tooth a couple times, rather. I have some souls I can cash in on. And how's the volume for this for y'all? Is it a little bit loud? It's all right to me, but you know, everything that I hear is always a bit different for y'all. Okay, well, we got one boost in anyhow. Yeah, we don't need anything else from you right now. All right, let's make another run at that. Now, if they had like a combination torch and shield, that'd be pretty awesome, but I don't think that was a thing. Oh, wait, again, not this way. All right, let's take a minute and get a little familiar with our big bonk boy here. Okay, all right. Drink my juice. Smack a guy with a big... and what looks like a bone hammer. It's not, but that's what it gives the appearance thereof. All right, you. Y'all need to quit. And wow, I just like threw that thing everywhere but at him. That's why I hate these little fucking specters. Exactly, right there. Right the fuck there. These little shits. Alright, what's our... Okay, we're still at like 87% total load, so as long as we're not going over 100, that's fine. We're already like fat rolling anyway, so we're not doing any dodging. But having a fast and a heavy weapon, probably our best bet. Yes, you managed to stacker me. Good job. Let's move on. All right, you. Yeah, you go about pretending that you're not an enemy. It's fine. I'll just kill you right there. That's okay. So chat, I do have to ask the question. If you're normally doing your own Souls thing, or at least anything where they let you kind of specialize into something in particular, like what's your go-to? Mine is normally the magic, sorcerer, wizard archetype, but all things considered, like I decided to try the big bonk lifestyle for this go around just because I'd never done one before. And you can honestly say I'm not doing big bonk right here just because it feels so slow. I struggle. That's why I have the fast strength weapon as well. Right, there's two crossbow archers right here. And there's a third one that comes up from behind. Pick ourselves up some gloves, because why the fuck not? Yeah, you didn't get away from us this time. Got a Titanite chunk and Titanite slab. That's real nice, actually. Alright, you two. Yep, get at it. Alright, all told, not doing too bad against two of these guys with Big Bonk here. Okay, yeah, you know what? That's on me for, like, jinxing that, speaking that into existence. Let's do a little stretch. Yep. I did that to myself. God, is there a closer bonfire anywhere out that way? Alright, you know what? No, we don't need to focus on you. We just need to get up to the castle, so we're just gonna mosey on by. Moseying, we're moving. Got these invisible little shits that I fucking hate. You can't even lock on to little assholes. That's the part that bothers me the most. Like, it's offensive enough that they're, you know, impersonating player characters. And they're fast as shit. But then you can't even lock onto them. Which, thematically, that works, yes. But I hate it. We at least got back this far. You know, there's that. There's that. I'm sure y'all are worth like a decent chunk of souls, but you're not worth the fight. So we're gonna keep on moseying. I remember there being some kind of hidden bonfire roundabouts in here, but again, my memory of this place is questionable at best. That's gonna hurt. Oh yeah, homie got mushed. All right, you into the hallway. Come on. I guess I'm just gonna have to get used to fighting in the dark. Oh, okay, that's cool. So if you, I guess if you know which ones are gonna come to life anyways, you can go ahead and smack them. That's nice. It's so fucking dark in here. Like, I think at least partially it's my monitor that's dark. Let me see if I can do something about this real quick. Hold on. Okay, that's actually much better. Like, y'all can already see, as it stands, it's very dark. But what I was seeing was even darker. And I did not appreciate it. Okay, so that soul ignites that door and opens it up for me. There has to be a bonfire somewhere in this fucking castle that's, like, closer. I bet, like, I'm almost willing to bet, like, if I opened that door that I was facing, instead of, like, taking the detour down the hall, there's probably a bonfire, like, right there or something to that effect. Yeah, nah, I'm sick of all y'all shit. I'm just running. Y'all can growl at me all you want. I'm moving on. See, those little shits are entirely too fast. I don't like them. I'm not even turning around. Like, I know that I have so many things chasing me right now, just because I am not dealing with them. Well, here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. All right, not that one. The other one. I mean, on the plus side, we are collecting like their armor pieces and whatnot, so that's a little cool. Okay, we're gonna get down here. And I'm gonna open this other fucking door. Yep, I hate everything. We made that run multiple times just because I didn't go through that door right there. Oh my god! What the fuck, my guy? Well, at least the run back this time is not going to be that far. And why, yes, I am sitting cross-legged, and my sensors don't know what to make of that. Okay, so that door is just, like, permanently open now. Alright, let's take a little sippy sip here. Because that shit hurts. Alright, you. Don't be retreating in there, come on. Let's see it now. Alright, alright. Not the most amazing showing, but, you know, better, slightly. Oh, where the fuck did you come from? Oh, you came from all the way over here. Man, I don't want to awaken another door just yet. I love this game. I love this game. I love this game. I guess it would be more accurate to like try and self-soothe by saying, I love this series. I hate all of y'all. Yeah, you can stagger me, that's fine. I'll live with that. Okay. Got a short staircase here? Alright, that one does not come to life. Cool. Still cannot see shit in here. Give the chest a light tap here. Just make sure it's not a mimic. Alright, and that seems a little too openly like a trap. Oh, yeah, okay. Frozen flower. Alright. Alright, and what about you? Alright, we're gonna back up just a hair and go explore the rest of this dark room. Because fuck it, we already did part of it. Oh no, 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 no. I'm not dealing with two of y'all at the same time. I'm not doing it. I don't care if I have to run away. I'm not fucking doing it. I'll sit here and fight with one of y'all at a time, but you're too damn strong to be doing two at once. Okay, that's another one down. Cool. No, yeah, yeah, okay. I don't... This is the problem in this area. And the problem with this game in general. They really, really made some harsh decisions when it comes to, hey, how much do we want to hinder our players? Because generally speaking, the answer tends to be a lot. That smarted. Quickly get another drink here. Oh my god, we have almost gone through most of the health bar for the Dragon Tooth, and it's a very rugged weapon when it comes to durability. Oh, hold on now. Why are you so much tougher than some of the others? Okay, yep, I thought I heard some smaller footsteps in here somewhere. Alright, there's at least one more big sentinel in here somewhere. Where are you, big guy? Somewhere along this back wall. Yeah, come here. Come here. You. Hey. Come over here. I wanna light up this place. Alright, that's smarted, but at least we'll get a torch. Some kind of illumination in this fucking little room. Ooh. Okay. Smack just to make sure. Not a mimic. Ah, damn it, there's one more door we haven't opened. None of you guys left that can make it open, huh? I'm not sure that I'm that curious about it. I'm really not at this point. We're gonna... Actually, I've exhausted a lot of weapon durability, so I'm going to go ahead and rest. And then we're just going to sprint back through there. Okay, which one of y'all? There's gonna be at least one. No? No, yeah, no. I heard one of y'all come to life somewhere. Might be on a floor above me, though. I'm pretty sure those are like acid arrows that they're firing over there, so that's fun. Acid arrows that like probably break your shit. That looks about right. Oh, yes, our dearest friend, Dark Spirit Forlorn. But it is actually the Scythe version, which I've been waiting for one of these to spawn. They come in two flavors, Greatsword and Scythe. Apparently the Scythe can reach back behind a shield, though. Interesting. That's fun. No, well, these are regular, like, NPC invaders. And if you actually manage to kill off 4 of them and then 1 with each weapon type, you can buy their gear. And prior to this point, the only one I was missing was... Oh, I don't like this already. I was just missing one with a scythe. This seems like a terrible room. Because you're gonna, like, spew poison or some shit at me as soon as I open this, huh? Yep. I didn't get the full dose, but I did get caught by a poison dart there. Oh, you motherfucker. Alright, whatever. Let's heal first and then... Poison moss. There's gonna be more shit like that in here. I'm probably gonna go ahead and throw that on the hotbar. Good lord, it took 1 dart and I was most of the way poisoned. Alright, who is it? We got multiples this time. Pretty sure we knocked one of them down into the acid down there. Okay, how about you? Are you also amongst those numbers? Yes, you are. We can pick up some free stuff. We'll take it. Oh, hi. All right, don't get close to that. But here's a little thing. We have a veil that makes us immune to that. Which is very handy to have around. Yeah, oh, okay. Hi. Invader dealt with. Nifty. I don't think they dropped anything else. It doesn't look the part anyhow. We got a couple archers up here. That's fine and dandy. We can deal with them. How you get a backstab with the Dragon Tooth, I will never be able to tell you. There's a ladder over here. Shit. Shot at from somewhere. Oh, down there. Very heavy footsteps moving around, and I'm not sure where. Oh. Homie, are you the one that we knocked down earlier? I bet you are. Alright, anyways. Alright, what is the purpose of this spot? I guess just this chest. Okay, Hunter's black bow and some iron arrows. I am almost positive I probably don't have the stats for that, but why not? We'll have a look-see. Oh yeah, S-rank scaling with dexterity, but not something I have the capability to wield. All right, back upstairs. That seems rather like a trap, I'm just going to say. slow.
You have fought admirably on your journey, cursed undead. I am Nashandra, Queen of Drangleic. A true monarch carries the weight of their souls.
Okay.
The last king of this land, King Vendrick, as he was called. He found the strength to rule his people, and when the undead were born, cursed, he found more strength to face them.
Uh-huh.
But in the end, he never took the true throne. Visit Vendrick. We have no need for two rulers.
Dark? I don't remember what was beyond this gate. See, I'm trying to get as many of the trophies as I can for this game earlier on, which unfortunately includes one for Bernhard, where you have to summon this NPC 3 times for different boss fights, and he has to survive all 3 times for you to inherit his weapon. And I'm always nervous about missing that, because I don't ever fucking remember which bosses are where. Hey. Hey, you... Vlad, quit it. I see them bonks. Hey. God, I feel so fucking slow and whatnot doing this. Fat roll. I feel like as long as I keep moving and letting one of them outpace the other, I can relatively pull this off fairly easily. All right, just you and me now, big guy. These two really aren't that bad. You just have to relatively keep them separated. It was a bit harder. Oh yeah. Here, see, here's our mystery man that I was talking about.
Well met, friend. Good to see you well. Yes, very good indeed.
Your sword is a fake.
I journeyed from the distant east to perfect my swordsmanship. legend has it that powerful beings slumber in this land. This sword, it's been in my family for generations, and only a real man can wield it true. I may face any manner of man or beast, but none shall be a match for my sword. This land is a right mess, eh? King's gone. The people have a mad glint in their eyes.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
land
point there.
itself is overrun by terrible beasts. No better place to test my sword, eh? This land is a king's.
Okay, so we've exhausted your dialogue now. Cool. Light the fire. Let's go spin these fucking souls before I do something stupid. Bear, seek lest. Okay. It's like I need to keep pumping levels for equipment load. Because all of this shit that I'm wearing is super heavy. If I can get it back down to like 70% load, I'll be really happy. Let's take a look and see what it would take to get us there. Okay, so yeah, right now we are like damn near like not even being able to roll. So at like we're talking roughly 1 point or 1 level equals 1 pound. About 27 levels just in. I don't know that that's worth the expenditure. Seek less. I almost feel like that would probably be a better investment to like split into vigor and endurance at this point. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Then use another Sublime Bone Dust. Yeah, I don't think that we have anything that we can necessarily strengthen all that much. But let's have a look. We did pick up another Twinkling Titanite, so can boost our boy just a little.
I'll be around.
Okay, and then
I'm glad to.
do have to keep on buying shit from him in order to progress. A couple other things. I did not realize you could buy the Smelter Demon shit from him. Huh. All right, well, that's a new discovery for today.
I considered it. I started. Thanks very. Forget to buy.
Yeah, we need to buy like 16,000 souls worth of stuff from him and then come back and talk to him when we don't have any souls. So we're about to do this stupid ass number. Yep. Okay. And Souls for me is a very strange game because it's like half like actual persistence and studying movesets and whatnot, and then the other half is like studying horse shit to get around weird defenses and whatnot.
Sorry, have we met? Oh, sorry. It's just I've been awfully busy lately.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Care to look over my wares? Please, be my guest. I upgraded my stock recently, although it may be a bit out of your reach. In a spot of bother, are we? Here, take this. My compliments.
Yeah, so he just gave us an entire armor set for spending 16,000 souls with him and then turning around, losing souls, having none, and then talking to him.
I'm rich! I'm rich! I don't need to go home anymore. Home. Home? Where is home?
You got too caught up in the souls business.
I'm rich! I don't... Home.
You've done forgot.
Are you sure?
Now we can go pick up our remaining souls. And since we've done a few things, we should be able to like look at some more interesting items that have come open at like the Boss Soul Blacksmith and the Boss Soul Trader. So we're gonna visit Strayed Cell and see what we can trade there real quick. All right, what options do we have here? Get this bent blade. Nice little poison dagger, the smelter sword. Which actually does look pretty cool. Got some Dragon Rider bits here. The last time I played this was as a Pyromancer. Pyromancy is always a fun time. Like, I would usually split between Pyromancy and Sorcery. But then again, in this one, you also had the option of Hexes as well, which was a little overpowered. But fun. Most enjoyable Pyromancy, hands down. I could kind of see that. What's the deal with this one? 100 darkness. Huh. Oh, it actually scales with darkness as well. That's interesting. Okay, I'm at least a little vaguely interested in that halberd. Then again, I don't have a great bow yet either, so that's kind of nice. For a surprising reason, there's a pyromancy that sends a flame from the side to attack an enemy. The hand you cast it from directly dictates what direction it goes. Nice. I don't think I was aware of that. That's pretty cool. So if you cast it from your left, it'll come from the left if you can go to the right and vice versa. Nice. Nice. It would scale terribly well for me to pick up the halberd, but I'm just... Nah, fuck it. I think... Surely this thing counts as a great bow. And of course we're gonna buy that Scythe of the Forlorn. I know it's a dex scaling weapon, but I fucking want it. I can always respec later on if I feel like it. Right, seriously, does this thing count as a great bow? Is that even a category in this one? It has to be, because there's separate arrows for it. And I think... Yeah, I don't think this one counts. Yep, nope. That does not count as a great bow. That's a little fucked. Oh yeah, the Sanctum repeating crossbow. I got that on a lucky run. I have not experimented with it that much though. If you have no ammo and heavy attack, it fires off a hex? Excuse me, what? I'm annoyed by the base stats requirement on that, but what? I guess it's probably because I don't have the base stats to wield it. That's not reproducing that effect. But that is a cool little piece of info I will be putting in the back of my mind for later. Okay, they gave the Forlorn Scythe RGB. Come on. Oh, and what the fuck is this? I'm annoyed because that's pretty fucking cool. Alright, whatever. Back to the Red Rust Scimitar. We're gonna go check with the Boss Soul Blacksmith now. Lawrence is a good bleed scythe. I believe it. I never got to try it out because, like I said, I only did the base game experience, so I never got to do any the neat stuff. Yes, yes, I see your little balls there. That weirdly hurt a lot. Alright, are y'all quite done yet? Why can you fire all the way across that entire, like, pit area? Why? It's just rude.
Hello?
Okay, so basically nothing new over here. No, wait. We can buy the Iron King hammer. I just need to pop a soul.
Come again.
Hold on.
What?
Stats on this guy, because I don't think I even bothered picking it up last time. That's a mightily big difference there. I mean, yeah, it does shift like 50 of the attack off to fire damage, but what the heck? All right, come here. I mean, I appreciate that I can catch it on fire. Wind-up swing is a little slow, though. Honestly, one weapon that I don't think I'm currently statted for it, necessarily. Which, big surprise when I've dipped most everything into strength. But, the Black Knight's Greatsword. If I can find the damn thing again. is weirdly fast for how big it is. Let's just go down the fucking line. Since I'm blind here. Yeah, I'm missing out on the faith part for it. That thrust attack is weirdly fast for as big as this chunk of metal is. I just saw the durability that we took off of the old Iron King's hammer just in that short testing phase, and that is not acceptable. What the hell? Hello? What the shit is all this? Oh. Oh shit. Well, hi. Hi, welcome in, Raiders. Hold on 1 second. We were doing some experimentation. Hi, Saranya. Hi. Welcome in. What have I done with everything? Oh my god. In any case, salutations, Raiders. Welcome in. My name's Cryptic_Manticore. I am the guardian beast of the Ruined City. I used to be an archaeologist about 100 odd years ago, but I touched the wrong artifact and things went a little sideways back then. But we're here now, catching up on modern life through gaming. Welcome to the Ruined City. We are glad to have you here. We're playing a little bit of Dark Souls 2 tonight. Scholar of the First Sin. I am by no means an expert in matters of gameplay where this one is concerned, especially because I never played the DLC areas. And I've never seen all the changes that they made for the redone version, but we're doing it all the same. Saranya, if you need to go on and, take care of anything after stream, eat, drink, sleep, whatever you need to do, please do feel free to go ahead and do that. But I appreciate you dropping your community off with me. Okay, well, I guess... No? Alright, we have an odd visual glitch going on. Imagine being able to play a Souls-like game. Yeah, I guess I would hazard to say I'm a little bit of a masochist where that's concerned. I'm not like the extreme version that will do like a new game plus 7. But I do make a pretty regular habit of like platinuming most of the Dark Souls series and whatnot, and FromSoft games, except for Sekiro. So, there's that. Now, which bonfire is actually going to take us where we need to go? Oh yeah, I guess we left off the central one, but let's go back to the King's Gate for just a minute, and because I think there was another direction we didn't go originally. And it is very dark in here, so you might have to just forgive me. For a little bit, because it's very dark. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. This ended up being a dead end for us right now. because we needed Vendrick's ring to begin with. Enjoy Dark Souls and get that W. I don't know what Souls players do to win. Well, usually it ends up being the equivalent of beating our heads against the wall until the wall finally gives up, but I do very much appreciate the well-wishing on that point. Okay, we just finished up with one boss here. We've got 2 directions we can go now. So let's see what's over here to the left first. Well, thank you for that as well, then. I too hope my head stays intact. Where is this ladder taking us? Apparently only about halfway up the elevator shaft. Oh, this does not bode well. Let's get the big bonk stick out. Alright, which one of y'all is alive? I know one of y'all is. Come on. Who is it? As soon as I touch this fucking door, one of y'all is gonna... You son of a... Yo, cheeky fox. Fucking ghost in the doorway bullshit. What the hell? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep, you come here. I gotta sell your soul to light this torch golem. Oh my god. Alright, well that happened. That sounds like someone who's enjoying Dark Souls 2. That's one occurrence where I really wish you were wrong, but you're not. You're not. You're not wrong, and I hate it. That is the one thing that you will find as commonality with Dark Souls 2 is the sigh of fucking defeat and just, all right, let's go again. All right, wall ghost. Come on, get down here. God. Stop. All right, now what did that actually do? Did you do anything? Okay, so that did bring the elevator back down, or it's starting to. It's a very long elevator, holy shit. Alright, well, we'll investigate that momentarily. Alright, mimic check. Just one is clear. Old Night Hammer. All right. And Mimic check 2. It's clean. Viva's Chime and Soul Greatsword. I would be more excited about that if I was still a sorcerer. Fucking fuck is that? That looks like the chariot horse, but just like fused together. I don't know how to describe that one. You don't strike me as an enemy that will respawn. But you are annoying, I will give you that. Hour's Ring of Protection. Alright. What do you do? Because my memory does not recall. Protection. Ring of the Assassin Gower, who's killed a half-dozen kings and several distinguished clergymen, reduces damage taken from behind. I mean, that's neat, I suppose, but... yeah? And we open this door, and that leads us back around, or... that seems like a much different door. Okay, I can't... oh, hold on. Hold on. What have we here? Alright, well that's an Alon Knight captain. But I'm more concerned about the gargoyle-esque thing over there behind him. Yep. Called that one. Spicy. Little shit's out of... why do you have a lightning rod attack, sir? Sir? Rude. Okay, I guess that technically cleared the overhead. Oh my god. These ladies again, Jesus. No ma'am. No ma'am. Stop it. Desert Sorcerer's Gloves hood and a wilted dusk herb. Neat. Desert Sorcerer's skirt. Alright, mimic check. It passes the mimic check. Shit, and that's just Flash Shard. We hadn't seen one of those in forever. Alright, where does this lead us? Okay, sure. That was the long fucking loop to get back here. So you know what we're gonna do, chat? We're gonna rest. And then take that elevator up. Alright, did that unlock this? It did not. Alright. Onward, upward, forever and a day. Let's go. I'm twirling around here because I don't want to miss any secret little nooks that they're very prone to adding. Okay, no secret nooks. Huh. No key to the embedded in inventory. Huh. Ma'am, what's your friend doing on the outside of the door there? All right, passes the mimic check. We're good. Strong magic shield. See, everybody thinks you're insane for doing the mimic check, but you have to. Because it's not just like wooden chests that can do it in this one. There was, in fact, a metal one in an earlier area that came to life and chomped on my ass, and I just barely survived it because I had a very large HP bar for that time period. Alright, so we picked up the key to the King's Path. Where... Key to the King's Passage in Drangleic Castle. I think that might have been that earlier bonfire area down at the bottom of the basement that we need to go to with it. We're gonna find out either way. Oh, okay, it was it was to this door. I remember this particular hallway being a little bit of a pain in the ass, though I can't remember precisely why at this current point in time. Say, In this particular case, it's because a bunch of these assholes would come to life, but... Yep, I wasn't wrong. And I will say it was probably a lot more problematic as a mage than it is here, though. All right, any Moriel that want to pull that trick? No, we're cool. Cool. I missed a few goodies in here. All right, let's do a little double back. What we got? Ashen Knight Void.
Benhart of Jugo.
I think this is the only the second time that I've managed to summon his ass, so yeah, you gotta survive this one, sir. Alright, we're at least gonna start off with the big bonk stick. And let's see how it goes. Oh, fuck. The Looking Glass Knight, I remember you. God, you are just like as big as a fucking force of nature, huh? That's smart, sir. Yeah. Yeah, that tracks. All right. All right, sir. All right. Fair enough. All right, wakey, wakey. It's always the same four. Alright, that's smarts. Stone Parma. Seems like that's probably a rare drop off of them. Okay, Benhart, you got to get your ass back out here. You are, unfortunately, my ticket to another trophy, so you need to get your ass up here and survive. God, it feels like all the poison in the world does not do you any good against that shit. Distract him for like half a second there, Benhart. All right, Benhart, you need to go like break off and deal with that guy. Or, you know, just try to, you know, tank the boss, whichever. That 3-hit combo is just, it hits like a fucking Mack truck. I swear to God, Benhart, if you fucking die, I'm gonna be real pissed. Oh my God, the boss will not get off of him. Okay, well, that's... I can't do anything about that. That's the run. I'm gonna have to, like, just die. Yep, come smite me. He has to survive this fucking fight in particular, so... Yep. Alright. There we go. I mean, we'll get it yet. It's just... repetition, keeping at it, and I guess maintaining the boss's hate in this particular case. Wait, I wonder... I feel like I have a ring to that extent. Or that there exists a ring that attracts the hate. Okay, slight field trip. I feel like if that ring exists, then it's probably Shalakor back in Majula that has it. So we're going to check in with her real quick. She might have it, she might not. I don't know. There you are.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? Have you lost your way? I believe you're in search of the king.
Yeah?
Well,
Flying feline boots? I don't remember those. Huh. Alright, anyways. But yeah, I think the red eye ring is the one that we're looking for in this particular case. I think.
Have you lost? Well.
I don't know that it actually keeps the enemy's attack on you, but I mean, it sort of reads like it should.
Once, people tried to round up the undead and hide them away from the world. They thought that imprisoning the undead would solve the problem. They created a towering Bastille to contain them, but in the end, it did no good. The lost sinner lives deep within the Bastille.
Lived. Past tense.
Fool, trying to light the first flame.
Right. Da, 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 da. Again, not sure that's the exact effect we're seeking. Hello? Alright, we got some RGB of our own now. Hey, Stoic. How you doing? Welcome in. People shit on it and they're right, but they're also wrong. Yeah. The issue that I usually take with Dark Souls 2 in particular is just that every dirty trick that you can think of to kind of lessen the player's position, they did it in this one. Y'all hurt a tiny bit. Shit, that was worth a full Titanite slab? What the hell? You, hey, come back here. All right, come on, my guy. Get out of the corner. Okay. So once again, we need Binhart to survive, which is going to be our main concern here. But man, he is fucking squishy on occasion. All right. Alright. Nothing to it but to do it. Let's go. It doesn't matter what your poise is when he does that. Yep, keep looking this way, big guy. Binhart, quit getting in front of him. You fucking fool. I admire your bravery, but please stop. You have to survive. Oh, come on. Come on. Yep. All right, Binhart, you are on your own for a second. Come on. Eyes back over here, big guy. Oh, thank fuck. Fuck. Oh, Binhart, you are something, my guy. You are something. Yes, the skies, they weep for our victory. Let us now descend back into the fucking castle. All right, once again, moving very, very far down here. I don't think there was actually anything. Yep, okay. Empty elevator shaft, we can move on. You always have to check, though. Do we necessarily need a torch for in here? Probably not. But at least for the first part. Probably not the most unpleasant idea. Oh, shit. I remember this area well enough. If you're wondering what that pained grimace was about, well, I don't think we have time to get through this area tonight, but you're gonna see very shortly. Because there are enemies that will attack you from like 12 miles away with zero qualms about it. Yes, I see you in there. Come on. Oh, Dark Spirit Forlorn. Who could have foreseen this? You are invading in a very tight space. Did you quit doing that? Oh my god. No, 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 no. You fucking dick waffle. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, I feel like that's a trap, just trying to lean out there and get that. Can we just, like, shoot it down and pick it up later on the ground? Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. Okay, did we? Yeah, there was a chest back here we didn't open. Because we got invaded. Alright, mimic check. Passes the mimic check. And it's a damn shame, because this is a very pretty area. The problem is you get bombarded with magic artillery. If my memory serves me quite correctly. Why are you reading as an enemy? Oh, because you are. Alright, that makes sense. Fair enough. Alright. Where does the ground end or begin over here? Oh, wait. That was the other problem with this area is you couldn't see. Much like a whole lot of the other areas around this game, they really want it to be dark. So you have to choose between being able to see and being able to defend. There are so many of y'all. He wanted the whole game to be super dark, so you'd use torches, but pulled the idea at the last minute. I mean, they capitalized on it quite enough, just poking around in the parts they kept it. Right, how far out and around? Okay. That wasn't too bad. A twinkling titanite for our trouble, so yeah. Not immediately going in your hut because I know better. Very quickly smash that because we don't want to be cursed. Mimic check. Yeah, because it seems like I remember to that effect, like back when they first advertised or started rolling out the trailers for Dark Souls 2, they had a whole lot more implications that, yeah, it was going to be dark as shit all the time.
We knew you were coming. And stop singing.
Okay.
We are Milfanito. We are here to sing to those bound by death and dark.
I mean, you heard it there first, Chad. She said it herself. They're a bunch of MILFs. Milfanito.
We will sing here forever, as we always have, from long, long ago. We know nothing of the world outside. And why should we? For we will never leave.
Okay, but...
Do you seek King Vendrick?
Yes?
But what is a king, after all?
That part doesn't matter. I'm just seeking
We know
him.
nothing of the world outside. For we will never... When we sing, the little ones dance. The little ones grant comfort to those who bear death and dark. This is what we were taught. Is there anything wrong? Perhaps this will help.
Okay, yeah, we'll take that. Yeah.
This is all that we can do.
Stoic, hang on. You got caught by the auto mod. Yeah, exactly. It's a swamp full of MILFs.
When we sing, this...
You would think this would be like a favorite vacation spot for a lot of guys. House, not judging. I feel like I remember already being shot from 12 miles away when I was playing the base game as a mage. Archdrake Mace. Old Radiant Life Gem. We'll take it. We'll take it. Pick up our spoils here. Okay, I can see out in the distance there's another section over there. But I don't think that we get there directly from here. I think we have to wind through a cave system and get out on the other side. I could be entirely wrong, but I don't feel as though I am. They all do significant bleed damage, huh? Alright, mimic check. Alright. Don't remember what this was. And I haven't died, so there's not any signs around to imply that it's a boss. Ooh. The area, though. Oh, yep, here we go. Here we go. It's hurting a lot more. Motherfucker. Okay. Alright. Alright. Yeah, definitely not a perfect one-to-one in my memory, but true enough to the original experience. Okay. Let's see. Get that big ass bonk stick out. Shrink robes and boots. Lady, you don't have to stop singing. It's just me. Twinkling Titanite off of these guys? They're very generous with the Twinkling Titanite in this game. Like, to a point that I don't remember them doing. Alright, check. We're clear. Jog on through here. Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to cease and desist. probably make that roughly that same noise if I got hit with a 10-ton piece of dragon bone. I'd say, my guy, I can see your scarf waving in the wind. I know you're alive. Slightly more sturdy than their counterparts in the earlier part of the game. So we got a little double teamed last time around. Like as a one of those guys, then there's a couple more nearby, plus another sorceress back there. We're gonna back up. Because we do not need any additional prestidigitafuckery. And then we're going to swap weapons because I don't want to think about the repair cost of trying to fix the Dragon Tooth. If anyone's curious, our alternate here is the Red Rust Scimitar, which, even though it has lesser scaling in terms of strength, it actually has a higher damage output than the Red Rust Straight Sword once it's capped out. Seems weird to me, but, you know, whatever. Alright, there's a knight way out there. At least one more sorceress. Oh yeah, and there's an ogre on that side. Oh, that's fun. Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to not. All right? Can you do that for me? It's like very deep water all of a sudden. Seems like a terrible idea out here. There's a whole ass dragon rider. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna attract his attention from back here. Oh. Come on, dance with me, big guy. And... oh, no, third? 2. It's important to know that they only have a 2-swing maximum combo, because if you happen to get caught off balance like that, the amount of damage you know that you're going to end up taking is rather important. Alright, now the real question becomes, was there anything actually out here past him? Was there a purpose to this little spot? How about that? And it's locked. Of course it's locked. Why wouldn't it be? Backy tracky. Not fond of it, but I really can't see the water all that well right here. And this feels like the most opportune place for them to be suddenly like, oh, hey, bottomless area. The sorcerer shouldn't be an issue. That guard might be a little annoying, but the ogre out there in the water is the actual big concern. Okay, well, that's sand partially corrected. These guys are also rather concerning. Alright. Now let's have another go at that. Yes, I see your friend back there also casting. And very generous with the Twinkling Titanite. All right, Biggin. What are you guarding? Because curiosity dictates there's always a large enemy when there is something that is of rather high importance that you will want. I just hate dealing with these guys. Which is why I am more than happy to pull the coward's way out of this one and just use poison arrows. Because they have so much HP. Why were you out here? Once again, I don't trust the water. Yep. Alright, well, that was a good choice. I see you, motherfucker. Stop. Okay, so at the very end of this chain of pillars, there's another sorceress. Oh, alright. Apparently she's got a few guardians along the way. Oh, there's two sorceresses. Oh, ain't no damn way. You would have to have a torch going. Because they are making you weave back and forth around these pillars. Stop. Cease. Okay, Estus Flash Shard. You know what? I can work with that. Alright, check. It passes the check. Because holy shit, that would be a terrible place to put an Iron Chest Mimic. I do not have the faith to use Sunlight Blade, but I'm very curious to pick up enough points so I can at least use some affinity spells like that. I hear you stomping around. Stop it. I have quite a few of these smooth and silky stones that I probably need to go cash in. Buddy. Ow, motherfucker. Stop. There's at least two of y'all right there. Sorry, sir, but I'm gonna have to deal with the sorceress first. They can hit you so quickly. Like, it just takes them a second to get in, like, between a swing of yours and putting your shield back up. Yep. 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 Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Dark Souls 2. Alright, we're gonna mostly try to dash on through. Try being the key word. I mean, I guess if nothing else, we are getting more Twinkling Titanite. Just passing through this area. Which is never a bad thing, considering how many pieces of equipment really want you to use Twinkling Titanite. Yep, I thought so. It seemed like that gap was a little long, and that there should have been a bonfire. Alright, ma'am, I really don't actually need to defeat you, so if you had just, like, stopped, we could have, you know, probably gotten along fairly well right there. Alright, Biggin, come on. You're up. Oh. The bow is not gonna cut it. That 3-part combo. Carefully advance here. Oh yeah, I know you're back there. You hold on. You saucy wench. Hey, we're making pretty good time here. Which always makes me slightly suspicious. I'll eat a few of these spells if I have to. Yep, you two next. Hello? That man just like tumbled off into Narnia, I don't even know. That's suspicious. She's a caster, but she's not actually casting anything at me. What's your deal? I don't like it. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. Do we have another case of like the enemy was just trying to lure us over there because the water was like weirdly deep? Is that the occurrence here? Doesn't look to be the case, but does she not have a weapon? What's going on there? I feel like the alluring skull up here should probably be indicative of some strange bullshit going on. I don't... What is your deal? He's dead and I'm still sus. Don't remember what's behind this fog wall. Might just be an entrance into the next little passage area. Not seeing any signs laying around. We might be in the clear, but... see stuff out that way. How far can we actually... not far at all. We can get to this one. Deep water is like the #1 enemy in this area. My apologies, my little mushroom fellows. I don't mean y'all any harm, but you do keep attacking me. Therefore, it's a little hard to befriend you. Especially when you keep doing that. There's a very large one back there. Are you susceptible to poison at all? Yes, you are. Alright, who is this? Felicia the Brave. Corrosive urn, that checks out. Yeah. I remember this area. I don't like this area at all. I really don't. So you know what we're gonna do, chat? We're gonna go invest our souls, and then we're probably gonna call it there for the evening. Because the next part is not gonna be pretty. Like, even by my standards, it's not gonna be pretty.
Is that a ship? Here, to see. However.
Alright, Alright, for some of the additional little buffs and whatnot, we do need at least one spell slot. God, do we need like 12? We need like 10 faith and 10 intelligence for some of the weapons that are a little bit more spread out on the stats. So as much as I hate going into the secondary categories, we'll go ahead and drop all those into faith.
There and.
Okay, nope. Didn't need to talk a second time. Thank you. Alright, do we have enough to build up the dragon tooth again? Oh yeah, we can do it a couple times, in fact. That thing is gonna hit like a ton of bricks.
I'll be around.
Alright. Well, chat, that is going to conclude our tour of Dark Souls 2 for this particular evening. If you found it interesting, we might do it again in the future, but it's not going to be like a continuously running series. It's just going to be until I beat the damn thing and say that's enough. So, please hold. I will bring us back over to the den. Fix our lighting here real quick. There we go. All right. So I do hope, let me get spun around in the correct direction. I do hope that you enjoyed that very much. I know that, you know, I bitch about it a lot, but I enjoy doing Dark Souls myself. Get the fuck out of here. Damn. That tail got a mind of its own occasionally. Anyhow. Let me go ahead and throw up our socials out here. On that first one, if you are interested in what we're doing outside of stream here, got the Blue Sky. You can, over on the, actually in that same one, actually, we've got a Telenym. You can ask questions named or anonymously. Either way you want to go with it. If you are curious about the lore, we do have a little bit of history recorded by another artist and myself for the Professor and the Other. In that second one, the Podbean. If you would like to see any of our past VODs or some of the new shorts that I'm trying to get more out there, we have the YouTube channel there on the third one. Most important one to me, the Ruined City Discord there on the fourth one. If you would like to join, you are more than welcome to do so. We would be glad to have you there. And the last one, if for whatever reason you feel like you would like to contribute to the den, you can do so on my throne. It is never required though. Please make sure you take care of yourselves first. So real quick, let me see who is out here for us to raid over into. see. Not a whole lot of folks that I recognize tonight. But let's see who else is actually playing some Dark Souls 2. Okay, I think what we're going to end up doing, actually, is we're going to raid over into good friend of the channel, Felgrand the Dragon, who is playing some Neo 3, which is, you know, it's pretty Souls-like. So that's what we're going to do. But, as per usual, if you've spent any amount of time this evening here with me, thank you. You could have spent this time with quite literally any other streamer doing any other thing, but you chose to be here with me, and I really do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. All right, I'm going to send you on your way for now, but until next we meet, please do take care of yourselves. Bye for now.